Hey, in today's video, I'm going to give you 5 reasons why I believe Ruger Firearms really needs to reintroduce this classic Marlin liver gun. And those 5 reasons, they all add up to one conclusion, I think, and that is that this Marlin Model 39A is the best .22 rifle of all time. Now hold on. In just a minute, I'm going to give you a chance to vote on what you think the best .22 rifle of all times is. And if it's not this one, so be it. That's your vote. But I'm going to give you some instructions in just a couple of minutes on how to make that vote count. And at the end of the day, I'm going to count them up, and then the tally of those votes may or may not cost me dearly. We'll talk about that in just a minute. But it is the Marlin Model 39A. What a great gun. Reason number 1 why I believe this Marlin Model 39A is the best gun ever is because it is durable. And when I say durable, I'm talking about bulletproof durable, all steel receiver, all steel bolt, steel components inside, very durable, and it has endured all of the years of my mishandling since 1964 when Mom and Dad gave me this for Christmas. I learned how to booger up screws really early on in my life, and in fact, let me give you a quick flyover of this gun. It's a beaut. I don't know if I said it earlier, but I have shot probably 20,000 rounds or more. I didn't keep track, but brick after brick after brick, brick by brick, that seems like a song, but brick after brick, this gun has served me well, and it has never once broken. It's never been in the shop. I've never had a part fail. It's just been fantastic. So it is a very durable gun. And that gets me to the number 2 reason why I think this is the best rifle, .22 rifle ever made, and Ruger needs to reintroduce it, is because it is accurate. And I'm going to let my assistant shoot some rounds over here at about 40 yards. So I know you guys and girls are thinking, yeah, but that's not as accurate as a Volquartsen or pick your brand of really high precision rifle. It's not, but it's also, but what separates this gun from a lot of those other guns is that it is just a ton of fun. And that is our reason number 3. This gun, 15 round capacity, shoots pow, 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 really fast. You saw a couple of shots earlier. Let's shoot some more. we'll have some fun with the lever gun. And in case you haven't noticed, there is a lot of interest these days in lever guns. Reason number 3. So there is something to be said for just pulling the trigger, tow, 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 tow. But I don't know, that gets boring after a while for me, and that's why I love lever guns. And so I was shooting some stingers there before. I haven't actually shot those to see where the point of impact is, and I was struggling to get on tomato. But ton of fun. What a great gun. The Marlin 39A. Any lever gun, you know, that's what my channel really focuses on, is lever guns. But gosh, when you have a special one like this that has family history and real history, we'll talk about that in just a minute. It's a fantastic gun. So fun. That was reason number 3. Now, reason number 4 is it's easy to properly clean. And let's take a look at that, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So the 39A couldn't be easier to access for cleaning from the rear, and so that's what we're going to show in this segment. We're not going to make any changes, take out any parts, or remove or replace, or add any parts. So to get this apart, we just put it in half cock. We undo this thumb screw, lift up on the back of the stock. That just comes right out. Then the bolt, we just push down to compress the ejector, slide it back, lift it out, and now we have to capture the ejector because it's in the way of a cleaning rod going into the barrel. So the way we'll do that, I'm going to try to do this in a way that you can see. Push down right there. Turn this screw a quarter of a turn, and it captures the ejector. Pretty slick design. Now we can get our cleaning rod in here, just like that. Cleaning from the rear, of course, protects the crown of your barrel. So let's put it back together. We're just going to go in reverse. I'm going to hold this down. You definitely don't want to release the screw and then have it pop out. You do that a few times and you're going to have a problem with that screw coming out. Just one little hint about the 39A. If your firing pin comes out and you reinstall your bolt, reassemble the gun, then the finger lever will not work, because the bolt actually first engages the firing pin. So if the finger lever engages the firing pin. And so if the firing pin is not there, then it jams up. So if you have that problem, just remember, is it your firing pin laying on the bench? Okay, that's in. Let's hook this little nose right there. Hook that right there. Rotate it down. Tighten our thumb screw. Good to go. Easy peasy. So, some lever guns, my 1886 is the perfect example, is really, really difficult to clean properly, because to clean properly you need to come in from the breech end of the barrel, from the chamber end. That way you don't wear out the rifling right at the crown. It's a very sensitive area. And so with this guy here, you can easily get access to the breech, to the chamber, and clean from this direction properly. So that's reason number 4. And then reason number 5 is, and I'm sure I'm going to leave something out here, but reason number 5 that this is such a great gun my candidate for the best 22 rifle ever. And the fifth reason why I really think Marlin needs to Ruger needs to reintroduce this Marlin 39A is because of it is historic in nature. And yes, this design goes back to 1891, and up until a few years ago, it was the longest consecutive run of a firearm design, shoulder-fired firearm design ever. And I'd like to see Ruger reintroduce that. The DNA, like I said, goes back to the model 1891 Marlin from 1891, and you can look inside of one, and what's inside of this gun here is very similar to what's inside of that gun. It was used by Annie Oakley. It's been bought by over 2 million people, just the Model 39A. So millions of these guns out there, lots of history, lots of real history, not just in a name, but in a design. So 5 reasons why Ruger, please reintroduce the Marlin Model 39A. And this is the Model 39A Golden Mountie. So if you agree with me, great. And if you'll just drop in a comment that says my vote for best 22 rifle ever is, then I will count up those votes. And if there's a winner, I'm sure there will be, then I will get my hands on one. I'll either beg, borrow, or buy that gun, and we'll do a 1-to-1 face-off comparison between this Model 39A and whatever gun you guys and girls come up with as your favorite. And all I have to do is just count the votes that are properly annotated in the comments. Count the votes on what you guys and girls think is the best gun. So, with that said, I think that's enough. Thank you guys and girls for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.